What's up, everybody? Another beautiful afternoon here in Hawaii. Thanks for checking in. It is going to be TwoSun knife time again here on Hawaii Knife and Gear. So the couple that I would like to share are ones that I didn't know I would ever have on my channel, because these are ones that I've had previously and really didn't care for them all that much, so I passed them on to somebody else, and that was all before I started making videos. So decided I might as well give them another chance and share them with you guys in case you're curious about these models. So these two are kind of a pair, so we'll save those. We'll start with this guy here. This is TS103 by Night Morning Design. This is a half carbon fiber, half blackwash titanium frame lock knife. I know some people don't care for that half and half, but it really doesn't bother me all that much. It's really the blade shape that didn't do it for me the first time around, or actually the second time around. I think I've had this one twice before. I really like the handle on it. It's extremely comfortable, and many people will say that this is kind of the matching knife to the TS111, which I don't disagree. They really go well together. They're both very similar handle style, but the 111 has, I would say, a much more useful blade shape to me. So this one just was never one of my favorites, but looking at it again, and as I check it out a little bit closer here for this video, I'm realizing it's got a really well-designed handle to it. One of the better ones by TwoSun. In fact, this has probably one of the, at least the top 10 pocket clips of any TwoSun knife. It's really comfortable to get in and out of your pocket. It's plenty tall. It's close enough to the end here that it sits down inside your pocket. It's smooth. It's got good tension. I mean, all the way around, this is a good pocket clip. So, fairly easy to disengage here. It's got really good, solid action to it. It's a good knife. I mean, I can see why a lot of people like it. It's just not exactly my style blade shape. So this one is in D2 steel. It has a really cool backspacer to it, kind of cut out on the backspacer here, and then has a nice lanyard spot. So I really like the handle on it. It's just not something that I would consider to be usable. I would be afraid I'm going to break the tip on this thing. I know D2 steel is pretty strong, but it just comes down to such a sharp point. Actually, the first one of these I had, I just tapped the tip of it with my finger, and it drew one drop of blood, just like a needle. So it's too pointy for me, but that's the first one. The other two that I wanted to talk about, I got this one the other day. This is the TS89 by Wong Design, and I've actually had this one previously. This is the same knife in full titanium, and I gotta say, out of all the Wong Design stuff, this is the first one of this kind of style that I think he came out with. And when I first saw it, I really liked the way it looked. The handle's awesome. It's really comfortable, but when I got it, I figured this, again, was going to be too pointy for anything I was ever going to need it for, so I passed it on to somebody else. I ended up regretting it. I got another one, figured I'd like it better the second time. Still didn't like it when I got it the second time, so I ended up getting rid of the second one. I think I gave it to another friend of mine. But I would say maybe my style is changing, because it's growing on me a little bit each time I get it, I guess. It's really well designed. It's comfortable. Maybe it's because I've had a couple other of the Wong knives with the same kind of long blade shape, and it doesn't bother me so much anymore. But it's your style can change, I guess. Everybody's allowed that. But I will say, out of all of the G10 knives, where they do a titanium version and then a G10 version, this is one of the better ones in that category. I think they did a really nice job on this one, not putting that terrible pointy pocket clip on it, and just made a really comfortable budget style version of this one. So I like this one a lot. I would venture to say I maybe almost like it a little bit more in G10. It's comfortable. It's, you know, they're both pretty similar in weight and obviously the same size here, but you would think this one would be substantially heavier, but it's really not. I'll show you this guy here. This one is 4.98, and then this one is 5.16. They're really close size and weight. So what do you think? Is this one that you have, one that you like, one that you don't like? I think the pocket clips on these just killed it for me. You know, it's just not tall enough to be comfortable in and out of your pocket. This one's better than the G10, so I think while I like the feel of the G10 more, this one's probably easier to carry. So they all have their pros and cons. There are very few perfect TwoSun knives that everything comes together in one package, but that's kind of why I've ended up buying so many of these over the years, is just trying to find the ones that all of those details all fit into one knife, something that I really like. And currently for me, I show it all the time, I'll show it again, the TS64. This one's awesome. I had a lot of people comment and say that this is also their favorite TwoSun knife, for good reason, man. This one, for me personally, everything comes together in this one. I actually anodized it last night. Since this is my carry knife, it's getting kind of beat up in my pocket for my keys. It looked really cool stripped down to bare titanium before I anodized it, so I think I'm going to strip it back down tonight. You'll probably see it again on this channel, I'm sure. But getting this black coating off that they use, I don't know what the stuff is, man, but it is really tough stuff to get off. It took about an hour of acid and sandpaper and the Dremel, more acid, and there's still a little bit of it down in the corners here. It just is really tough stuff to get rid of. So, but anyway, I'll get off my rant here. I do wish that TwoSun would take some of these and put just a little bit more thought into the pocket clip. I think that's one of the biggest common complaints on their stuff. They make really incredible knives, and then you just can't put it in your pocket. So, I can't complain. They really are a good deal, but you know, it's forced me to buy way too many of them, looking for a good one all the time. So these are the three. These are my three newest ones here. Again, I will say thank you again to everyone who watched and commented on my giveaway video. It really blew me away how many people have already commented. A bunch of new subscribers, so thank you to everybody. Just know I'm not sure yet which TwoSun knife it's going to be, but between now and the time I do the drawing, pretty much anything you see on my channel, there's a chance that that could be one that I give away. Any one that I happen to have laying around, that could be included in your choices. So if these are ones that you like, there's a good chance it'll be in the giveaway. So thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful scenery here up on the windward side. And I'll catch you in the next video.